Hey Fit Fam, how's it going? Coach Paul coming right back at you, another Trainer Tip Tuesday. All right, so we want to cover another basic exercise. All right, let me talk about the push-ups. Okay, so keep in mind that a push-up, okay, is a form of a plank, but also a push-up can actually build total body strength. Okay, not only is it working your pecs, your chest muscles, working our deltoids, our shoulders, even our triceps, back of our arms there, and that side. It works your core, it works your quads, your glutes, just because of overall engagement that you have with your total body, especially when you're performing these the right way and a safe way as well. All right, speaking of safe way, you may ask, well, what's a safe way, Coach Paul? All right, well, a couple of things. You want to make sure that when you are performing a push-up that you're very mindful and intentional, okay? Intentional about maintaining a neutral spine. Not only that, but also very aware about the way your head is postured, as well where our shoulders are. So let's show some common mistakes from a level 1 position. So from the knees, a modified position on this push-up. So most of the times on this push-up, okay, from the side view, most clients or most people will want to set up in this way, right? So, you know, they got a couple of things, right? Okay, they got a flat back there. They have hands that are stacked, elbows, shoulders, and wrists with the shoulders. Now, what they do, or most folks tend to do, is when they drop down for this push-up, they tend to lean forward with the head, dropping the face towards the mat, leaving a butt in the air like so, and then trying to press back up. But most of the times they don't look like that. When you're doing this number, they kind of come back like that. You know, if you know yoga, you yogis, okay, that's like your downward dog position. Incorrect, okay? That's gonna cause a lot of tension on your neck, obviously your spine, all right, but as well, that's gonna cause a lot of pain within that lower back area. So one thing, or a couple of things that you wanna do is make sure that when we are doing this push-up, okay, get from that level 1 position. All right, so yes, if you start here, all right, flat back, hands are stacked right, and then they gotta get that fixed. What you wanna do is push your hips forward. All right, thighs are almost parallel to that mat. Now, when you lower down, you wanna make sure, first things first, all right, you wanna find a focal point, so somewhere in front of you, that way that keeps your head neutral. You don't wanna be looking up on a push-up like so. Again, that'll overstress your neck, that'll overstress your throat, even shoulder. So really important, the position of your head and those shoulders. So again, to top it off, or to cap it off, just a bit there with talking about the shoulders and head. Lead back with the elbows. We're gonna shift our weight forward. Again, we're at level 1, toes can be in that mat, or they can be up in the air. But either way, let me just move back just a little bit there. Okay, there we go. All right, so you're gonna lead back with these elbows, all right, in a slight angle. You're gonna drop the hips and the chest at the same time. So now you notice I've come all the way down to the mat. This is how a push-up is performed. Now you wanna press and drive through the bottom of those palms, press that floor away. So you lower it down, lead back with those elbows, shoulders are back. Now look at my shoulder blades, how they are back. My hips need to tuck in, all right? You want to be shrugging your shoulders like so. Lots of shoulder pain, you see that? I'm hunched. Draw them back like you're sticking that chest out, okay? And again, press that floor away. Even if you're on those toes, you want to maintain that neutral spine. Again, it's a form of a plank, right? High plank, elbows, shoulders, wrists are aligned. That core is tucked in. You find that neutral position with that neck. Okay, shoulders are back. And again, lead in with those elbows back, hips and chest drop same time. Right back up on that push-up. Okay, so you want to make sure, again, emphasizing that when you're doing these push-ups, that you are thinking about a plank. Okay, that's going to help neutralize your hips, meaning that's going to help get them not doing, you know, this number, but tuck in those hips. All right, as well with that neck positioning. All right, show from the side. Okay, if you're doing that push-up, and I can do it like I'm with nothing in front of me, if you're doing this number, that's how you look doing a push-up. Okay, draw those shoulders down like you're with that chest press, right? Remember imaginary dumbbells? Hey, same thing, right? Slide tuck those elbows, those hands. You lower it down, nipple line, boom, back up, right? So see how this lines up with the push-up. So again, dumbbells over my hands, right? It's reverse chest press, okay, when you're doing that push-up. So you want to lean back at the elbows, tuck in those hips, shoulders are back, find that focal point. I like to bring my toes up. So lower down, my hips, chest, same time, ball those palms, find that neutral spine. So think about it. If you were doing a chest press and I said, lower those hands right there next to nipple level, it's like tuck those elbows and press as fast as you can. It's the same cueing, the only thing is you're pressing yourself off the floor. Hips are forward, again, it works the core, it works your quads there, it works your glutes there, shoulders, triceps. So push-ups are a very basic exercise to knock out and simple exercise to knock out while you're at home. You could be watching TV, commercial break. It's a great body weight tool to use, okay, for lack of better terms. So again, fam, want to make sure your shoulders stay back. You find that neutral spot on that floor in front of you. Want to make sure these elbows are in. Now, just so you can see from that front view, to really think about that. All right, if you see me, if you can see someone shrug on a push-up, you know, they're like that. You see shoulders forward. But if you're backwards there, eyes are forward, you'll notice how it's more of a flat plane. Shoulders are more back. You see like a T is created with that body. But if you're shrugged up, it's not. Okay, that's the difference. Draw them back. Can't say it enough. Stick that chest out, all right? Draw those shoulders back. Feel these muscles back there engage. It's really important with that because push-ups can be a hard exercise, but it can also be very beneficial, again, to help build overall body strength. In a case scenario, you got to push yourself off the floor, off the bed. You know, you're going to have the upper body strength. So I know people want to stay away from them at times because it's just not their favorite, can't do them. Well, if you would lose the mindset you can't and say I can, you will get them done, all right? Even if you take it nice and slow with the push-ups, one good technique with a push-up, okay, if you can't perform a normal push-up, I had them in here in the workout one time. So they're called hand release push-ups. You can do that from the toes and the knees, but either way, you're gonna set up in a proper position, right? High plank, hips are forward, shoulders back, hands are in line, neutral spine. You drop all the way down and you release. And once you release, you want to count 1, 2, 3, and as fast as you can. Okay, you probably think, I can't do that, Coach Paul. I guarantee you, you can. You take your time. Lower down, 1, 2, 3, and then count another 1, 2, 3, press it up, okay? That is one great technique to perform to help get stronger on your push-ups and to be able to perform more regular push-ups. So, fam, I hope that helps you out with some push-ups there. Try to be as clear and simple as possible with that. If you feel like you got more questions about that, never be afraid to ask for any more help, or I can make another video to kind of more go over some more minor details with this. But those are pretty much the basic cueing that we need to get down in our head. All right, hips are forward, flat back. When we say neutral spine, this means that the hips are tucked in, keeping those shoulders back, find that focal point, pressure the ball in those palms there. It's a lot, but it won't be a lot if you practice enough, okay? So fam, again, I hope that helps you out. Push-ups, let's do the best we can. Hand release push-ups, they'll be your best friend, I promise. You practice those, you practice like 10 every other day or every day, guarantee you, within a month, you can do 1 regular push-up from those toes. Try it out, let me know, all right? Have a great one, fam.